Hectic.
That is correct, guys. Now, the Cradle of Creativity will be taking place between the 17th as well as the 27th of May, and it is brought to you by Assitej, okay? Now, I'd love to read to you guys a little bit about Assitej. I think I said it incorrectly in the beginning. Now, it's the International Association of Theatre for Children and Young People, and it's a platform that works to ensure that children everywhere can encounter opportunities for dreaming through live performing arts. Now, this started in the 60s in Paris, and it happens every 3 years. It's a congress, and it's the very first time during May that it will be happening in Africa, in South Africa. And like I said, it is called the Cradle of Creativity in terms of the art element. Now, sitting next to me, I do have the lovely Danieyella, and she is working with the Chaeli campaign. So congratulations, guys, for, you know, getting through and being able to perform at this wonderful platform.
Yes, we're so excited that we get to present our work alongside amazing international work for children.
That's awesome. Now, please tell us a little bit about your campaign. Literally, it's called No Functional Language.
Yes, our show is called No Functional Language, and it's about communication. The Chaeli campaign is an NPO with a focus on ability activism. And right next door to our offices, we also run an ECD centre, which is an early childhood development centre, and it's an inclusive space. We believe that disability is actually more about perception rather than impairment. So that rather, instead of someone being disabled, we think that it's people not being able to deal with an impairment. That's the actual disability. Okay. So our inclusive ECD centre, we have some children with impairments, and we also have children that don't have those kinds of impairments. So one example of an impairment is when a child doesn't have language, and that's termed to be having no functional language. And so that's where the idea for the show began.
Nice. Now, if we say that a child has no functional language, that means he doesn't speak English, he doesn't speak Swahili, he doesn't speak, you know, a language that would be understood by the rest of the world.
Yes.
What does that child speak?
So we believe that, you know, there's a lot of communication that can happen non-verbally, and that's really what our show also explores. So it's a dance production in which we explore all kinds of communication. You know, we communicate with our eyes, with our bodies, and with just sounds that we make, you know. So this production kind of explores all those forms of communication.
Wow, and why do you think it is imperative for young people to come and check it out?
I think it's imperative that young people come check it out, especially in a place like South Africa, then in the bigger continent of Africa, because we do live in such a multicultural society.
Yes.
And so we really engage and encounter these issues around communication on a daily basis. We may not speak the same language, or, you know, we may need
cultural nuances. You know, it might not be appropriate to look into an elder's eyes.
Exactly, exactly. And even when you do speak the same language, often you find that actually communication breaks down. So it's really just about exploring all those different nuances.
Wow, guys, I truly believe that it can teach you so much at the end of the day. Now, where will you guys be?
Okay, so we'll be at the Artscape Arena Theatre on the 26th of August. May. 26th of May and the 27th of May.
Okay, nice. Yeah. Thank you so much, Danieyella, for joining us today.
Thank you.
But I think right about now, guys, we have got to get into the drumming circle. Are you ready for that?
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Hectic.